Jains. Welcome. I'm going to make presentation on migration and reverse migration, Kutchi Jains of Mumbai. The presentation talks about Kutchi Jain migration. So let's have a look at it. The city of Mumbai has always remained center of attraction for outsiders. The migration of the Jains to Mumbai brought about a number of implications. The strict adherence of the Jains to the religious principles of Jainism played a crucial role in this context. The preference and the choice of the Jains for the type of the economic activities distinct from the other inhabitants of the city added interesting dynamics to the story of this dream city. The economic factors, particularly globalization, turned the wave of migration of the Jains. Corona pandemic contributed to the reverse migration of the Kutchi Jains of Mumbai. The paper explores the cycle of migration uh, to the of the Kutchi Jain community of Mumbai. Mumbai has been a city of migrants. A wide range of people have been coming to Mumbai from different origins, motivated by different reasons. Urban areas are usually characterized by pull factors. They have been centers of attraction for rural people. The city of Mumbai fits into the stereotype narratives. The main thrust of my paper is an analysis of the causes and effects of migration. It focuses on the specific community's migration story. The data of the present paper is derived from contemporary sources and eyewitness accounts. A considerable proportion of all migrants take up their new residence with a view to return to their country after achieving certain aims. The decision to immigrate may obviously result from a number of motives which may differ in each individual case. Generally speaking, an economic consideration, the desire to become better off, has been predominant in the decision to migrate. Studies on migration and urbanization in India and abroad are mostly descriptive. Few may be analytic or synthetic. In case of my study, it takes a view of migration emphasizing a particular community. Let us inquire into the motives which may induce individuals to migrate. The factors in migration are interrelated. Expanding urbanization attracts more migrants to the city. Migration from rural to urban areas is common phenomena. Jains of Mumbai have been the migrants of different origins. Kutch, Gujarat, and Maharashtra are important places from which Jain migrants of Mumbai originate. Presently, Kutch is a part of Gujarat. The economic prospects of Mumbai has been attraction for entrepreneurs. The British encouraged traders to settle in Mumbai. Kutchi Jains became prominent in variety of trades. They acquired monopoly over many of the commercial activities. Globalization as the basis of migration. Changes have come about in every sphere of life with globalization. Globalization is a multifaceted process with enormous potential. It has speeded up the process of migration in unpredictable manner. Globalization had magnified the silence and global mobility for travelers and new settlers. On one hand, there is a greater mobility. There is also thinking over the quality of life. The Kutchi Jain migrants in Mumbai have traditionally and historically maintained their connections with their roots and native place. Many of them had their ancestral houses in Kutch. Globalization has brought to front both the challenges and opportunities for the Kutchi Jains like communities all over the world. Urbanization. The reverse migratory movements of the Kutchi Jains needs to be understood in the context of ruralization of Kutch. The etymology ruralization is rural plus urban as a geographical territory which possesses the economic characteristics of and lifestyles of an urban area while retaining its inherent rural features. Ruralization is a slow and invisible process of rural transformation. The migratory movements of Kutchi Jains towards Kutch are gradually developing. Kutch is peaceful and less polluted place in comparison with Mumbai. Kutchi population is known for well-knit network and referral system. It is believed that war, epidemic, and famine ravished human population living scars in its size and demographic composition and presumably on the structure of the society. Psychology is fundamental to all movement. Particularly, the recent global economic scenario has resulted in many returning home referred as reverse migration. In case of the present case study, the city life characterized by crowded transportation, noise pollution are important contributory factors. Jain Youth Forum. The activities of Jain Youth Forum can be seen as one of the contributing factors towards the partial migration of the Kutchi Jain migrants to Kutch. Jain Youth Forum is working in the field of social entrepreneurship in Kutch, Mumbai, and some other areas. A target group has been the Kutchi Jain. Space constraints have been the important factor of the reverse migration of the Kutchi Jains of Mumbai. These factors have been equally important in case of those migrant communities having greater bonding and connections with the places of their origin. Jain Youth Forum launched U-Turn to Kutch in 2020. This program aimed to work out the migration and settling of the Kutchi Jains at Kutch. The various factors were instrumental in the program. While Mumbai has been the city of dreams, it tests the patience of its inhabitants, particularly due to traffic, hectic schedule, pollution, and health hazard. The program of Jain Youth Forum provided the support to the Kutchi Jains migrating Kutch. Like all migrants, the Kutchi Jains had longing for their native place. Jain Youth Forum worked on this plan with multiple objectives: empowerment of the community, support for the Jain religious lifestyle, and contributing to the development of the native place. The bring-in and acquisition of the skills of the migrants has enabled the improvements in Kutch. Jain Youth Forum has been providing financial and professional support for the migration of the families. The basic human need of the migrants, health, education, and employment are nurtured. The team works and coordinates in Kutch as well as in Mumbai. The program has facilitated the improvement in the lives of the migrants as well as in the place of migration. The challenges of language barriers and cultural shock, which were usually involved in the process of migration, are smoothened due to community supporting network. This entire narrative records and demonstrates the full circle of migration. Family and community relationships are strengthened in this migration. The cost of living has been an influential factor in the migration dynamics. The case study of the Kutchi Jains can be seen as assisted voluntary return and reintegration AVRR. In the span of 1 year, 72 Kutchi Jain families have been resettled in Kutch. The project is still ongoing, and the publicity material of the Jain Youth Forum projects, the success stories of the reverse migrants. Many people in the more people in the world are on the move today than ever before. Scholars have diverse opinions on the effects of the migration. In 21st century, the person and environment-centered approaches have been integrated in migration study. In the present paper, I have made an attempt to study the pattern of migration that is evolving in the case of the Kutchi Jains of Mumbai, incorporating insider view. Usually, government policies and decisions are influential in the migration process. The case study of the reverse migration of the Kutchi Jains indicates that emotional connect can be equally crucial factor in the migration process. Technically, those who are migrating are the second or third generation of the Kutchi migrants. Quality of the life can be a major driver as much as the livelihood prospects. Thank you very much for your patient hearing.